Hello dear students, welcome to question solving from equilibrium chapter part 2. First question, for a reversible reaction the rate constant for forward and backward reactions are 2.38 into 10 power minus 4 and 8.15 into 10 power minus 5 respectively. The equilibrium constant for the reaction is, options are given as, first option 0.342, option B is 2.92, option C 0.292, option D 3.42. Students, equilibrium constant for the reaction, generally you will indicate it with the Kc. Kc is equal to Kf divided by Kb. Rate constant for the forward reaction divided by rate constant for the backward reaction. Here rate constant for the forward reaction is given as 2.38 into 10 power minus 4. Rate constant for the backward reaction is given as 8.15 into 10 power minus 5. Then Kc is equal to, by substituting Kf and Kb values in the Kc expression, Kf value is 2.38 into 10 power minus 4 divided by Kb value is 8.15 into 10 power minus 5. By simplifying this, we will get it as 2.92, which is given in the option B. So equilibrium constant, students, that is the ratio of Kf divided by Kb, right? Next question. In the reversible reaction, 2HI gas gives rise to H2 gas plus I2 gas. Kp, options are given as greater than Kc, less than Kc, equal to Kc, 0. Students, here delta Ng is equal to total number of moles of gaseous products. 1 mole of H2, 1 mole of I2 it is present. Total number of moles of products is 1 plus 1, it is 2, minus number of moles of the gaseous reactants, 2 moles it is present. So delta Ng for this reaction is 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. Students, relation between Kp and Kc, Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng. Let us substitute the delta Ng value in this expression. Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng is equal to 0, right? Anything to the power of 0 which is equal to 1, then this implies Kp is same as a Kc. Kp is equal to Kc. So option C, Kp equal to Kc is right. Students, let us take two more questions now. Students, question number 3. For the reaction 2NO2 gas plus half O2 gas gives rise to N2O5 gas, which is in equilibrium. If the equilibrium constant is Kp, then the equilibrium constant for the reaction 2N2O5 gas gives rise to 4NO2 gas plus O2 gas would be. What is the equilibrium constant for the given equation, new equation they are asking, right? Options are given as Kp square, option B is 2 by Kp, C is 1 by Kp square, D is 1 by square root of Kp. Students, when we observe these two equations, second equation we will get by reversing the first equation and multiplying with the 2, right? Second equation, let us assume this is equation 2, this is equation 1. Equilibrium constant for the first equation is Kp, right? Then we can get the second equation, that is equation 2, by reversing and multiplying with, by reversing the equation 1 and multiplying with the 2, right? So then the Kp, when we reverse the equation, then new Kp, that is Kp dash, equilibrium constant will be reciprocal of the earlier equation, that is 1 by Kp, and we are multiplying this equation 1 to get equation 2, so this should be raised to the power of 2, then it is 1 by Kp square, right, which is given in the option C. Students, when we clearly observe these two equations, to get the second equation, first equation is reversed and it is multiplied with the 2. So when the equation is reversed, then Kp for the new equation is a reciprocal of the earlier Kp, that is 1 by Kp you are getting, and this is to get the equation 2, this is also multiplied with the 2, reversed and multiplied with the 2. So then Kp dash, equilibrium constant for the second equation will be Kp dash is equal to 1 by Kp whole square. So which can be written as 1 by Kp square, which is there in the option C is right. Next question. For the reaction CO gas plus Cl2 gas gives rise to COCl2 gas, the Kp by Kc is equal to. Students, they are asking the relation between Kp and Kc for the given equation, right? CO plus Cl2 gives rise to COCl2, which is known as phosgene, poisonous gas, right? So here we need relation between Kp and Kc, that is Kp is equal to Kc into RT power delta Ng, RT power delta Ng. Students, for the given reaction, delta Ng is equal to number of moles of the products, only 1 mole it is present, minus total number of moles of the reactants, 1 plus 1 it is 2, right? So 1 minus 2 is equal to minus 1. So we need the Kp by Kc, ratio of Kp to the Kc, right? Kp, so Kc transferred to this side, Kp by Kc is equal to RT whole power delta Ng we got minus 1, so minus 1 we have substituted. So RT power minus 1, which we can write it as 1 by RT. So option A is correct. Let us take 2 more questions now. Students, next question, question number 5. 15 moles of H2 and 5.2 moles of I2 are mixed and then allowed to attain equilibrium at 500 degrees Celsius. At equilibrium, the concentration of HI is found to be 10 moles. The equilibrium constant for the formation of HI is, options are given as 50, 15, 100, 25. Students, first let us write the equation for the reaction. I2 gas plus H2 gas plus I2 gas, which is in equilibrium with the 2HI gas. Initially they have given it as initial moles is 15 moles of I2 is present, H2 is present is 15 moles, I2 is 5.2 moles it is present. There is no HI initially present. At equilibrium, let us assume that the number of moles of H2 reacted as X, right? Remaining moles will be 15 minus X. Here mole ratio is 1:1:2 it is, right? Then X moles of, we are assuming that H2 is X moles reacted. Remaining moles of H2 at equilibrium is 15 minus X. Initial is 15. Number of moles of H2 reacted is X. Then remaining moles at equilibrium for H2 is 15 minus X. Similarly, if X moles of H2 reacted, I2 also X moles it is reacted. Remaining moles of I2 at equilibrium is 5.2 minus X. How many moles of HI it is formed? It is 1:1:2 ratio. X moles it is reacted. The number of moles of HI it is formed is 2X. But here they have given, students, at equilibrium the concentration of HI is found to be 10 moles. Then this 2X is equal to 10. From this X is equal to 5. X is equal to 5. Let us find out the equilibrium moles. That is by substituting X is equal to 5 here. So for H2, 15 minus 5, which is equal to 10 moles. Here 5.2 minus 5, which is equal to 0.2, and for the HI it is 2X, that is 10 moles it is present, right? So let us Find out the equilibrium constant Kc now. Equilibrium constant Kc is active mass of the Hi whole square divided by active mass of the H2 multiplied by active mass of the I2. So Hi whole square, active mass. Students, here volume of the vessel is not given. Even if it is given some value, there is no problem, because for this reaction delta Ng is equal to 0, right? No need to consider the volume of the vessel, right? If delta Ng not equal to 0, then definitely we should consider the volume of vessel, right? So Hi is number of moles is 10 moles, 10 square, Hi active mass of the Hi whole square divided by H2 is at equilibrium we have to consider, that is 15 minus 5, which is 10, into I2, remaining moles of I2 at equilibrium, initially 5.2. So at equilibrium 5 moles it is reacted, remaining is 0.2, which is equal to 10 square is 100. 100 divided by 10 into 0.2. Let us simplify this, right? So 0 0 gets cancelled. The students, 10 by 0.2 we can write it as 100 divided by 2, which is equal to 50. So equilibrium constant for the given reaction at a given temperature 500 degrees Celsius is 50, which is given in the option A. So option A is correct. Question number 6. NH4COO NH2 solid, which is in equilibrium with the 2 NH3 gas plus CO2 gas. If equilibrium pressure of gases mixture is 3 atmospheres, then Kp will be, right? Students, here reactant is a solid. So when there is a solid or pure liquids are present, no need to consider in the equilibrium expression, because with the time the concentration of the solids will remain a constant, right? So for this given reaction, students, we can write Kp is equal to partial pressure of ammonia raised to the power of its stoichiometric quotient, that is 2, and partial pressure of CO2 raised to the power of its stoichiometric quotient, that is 1, we can write. So here moles of ammonia is 2, moles of CO2 is 1. Then total pressure of the mixture is given at that is at equilibrium is 3 atmospheres. Then what is the partial pressure of ammonia? Mole fraction, number of moles divided by total moles, 2 plus 1 is 3, into total pressure. Mole fraction into total pressure is partial pressure. So partial pressure of ammonia is 2 is the number of moles of ammonia divided by total number of moles is 3, into total pressure of the mixture at equilibrium is 3 atmospheres. So we are getting this as a 2 atmospheres. Similarly, partial pressure of CO2 is equal to number of moles of CO2 is 1 divided by total moles is 3, and the total pressure at equilibrium is 3 atmospheres. So this is equal to 1 atm, 1 atmosphere. Then let us substitute this value in the Kp expression. Kp is equal to partial pressure of ammonia is 2 square, partial pressure of CO2 is 1, 2 square is 4, 4 into 1 is 4. So this is, we are getting 4 is a Kp value. And what is the units? Here this 2 square, this is pressure square, that is atmosphere square, and PCO2, that is atmosphere. So atmosphere power 3 will get, units are, and the Kp value is 4, which is given in the option A. So option A is correct. So finally, students, we will take one more question now. Next question. For the hypothetical reactions, the equilibrium constant K values are given. A gives rise to B, equilibrium constant is K1. B gives rise to C, equilibrium constant is K2. C gives rise to D, equilibrium constant is K3. The equilibrium constant K for the reaction A gives rise to D is, options are given as, first option K1 plus K2 plus K3. Second option K1 multiplied by K2 multiplied by K3. Third option is K1 plus K2 minus K3. Option 4 is K1 plus K2 divided by K3. Students, given equations, A gives rise to B, equilibrium constant is K1. Let us assume this as equation 1. B gives rise to C, equilibrium constant is given as K2. Assume it as equation 2. C gives rise to D. Equilibrium constant is given as K3. Let us assume this as equation 3. So to get this equation, whatever the equation they are asking, the equilibrium constant they are asking to calculate for the A gives rise to D, the fourth equation. To get a fourth equation from the first three equations, using that, just we can add simply all these equations, we will get a fourth equation, right? When we add these equations, B opposite sides they will get cancelled, C will get cancelled. We are getting A gives rise to D. So then when a reaction occurs in more than one step, then the equilibrium constant for the reaction is product of equilibrium constants of all those steps. Then the equilibrium constant for the fourth equation, K is equal to product of K1 multiplied by K2 multiplied by K3. So the product of all the equilibrium constants in the given steps. So which is given in the option B. So option B is right. Thank you for watching.